Hi Tribe, Logan Riversby here, career mastery coach and creator of Power to Promotion programs. And I would like to talk today about a comment that I received recently from one of the attendees at my live talk this week. And we have had conversation afterwards, and she has said to me, "Oh my goodness, I was watching you there on the stage, and I've been to so many live events, and I've seen so many speakers in action, and I was watching you, and you were amazingly confident on that stage. And when you were presenting, I was just smiling, and I was thinking to myself, she's going to do that thing now, like next step that Andrew Harrington does, and is such a top, amazing speaker himself. And then you did it, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. It was delivered in such a synchronized, professional way. You know, what kind of speaking course did you do to be able to be so efficient and confident on a stage?" And I said to her, "Well, thank you so much. I have heard of Andrew Harrington. Unfortunately, I've never seen him in action myself. But the confidence itself, it comes from my true core. And it's nothing that I have not even had a professional training as a speaker. I have seen, and I do speak from my core. And I've seen people who do this. The first example that comes to my head right now is Martin Luther King. That was the guy who was speaking from his core, from his heart, and he was able to move masses from the passion of his core. And I speak from my core. This is where everything comes from. The confidence comes from there. And when women come to me asking me about how do I build up the confidence, and very often they're saying my confidence is being knocked down, knocked off by the traumatic events that were happening to them in the company that they're working for, or they worked for, the jobs that they used to have, people they used to be surrounded with. And now it affects them. And trust me, my friends and clients and friends, again and again, that has happened to every single one of us. When it comes to myself and how I was able to rebuild my confidence after I lost it, after my burnout, is a very beautiful and divine way of reconnecting to your heart and your soul and to your mission, to your calling in this world. And every single woman that comes to me with a certain problem of either lack of confidence or procrastination or some mystical reason of being unable to get promoted or get ahead or organize a life or experiencing mood swings or being really unhappy in the toxic relationships, whether privately or at work, the main reason, one of the main reasons for that is that the connection with the inner calling, inner core is being severed. And you're not living with this authenticity of knowing who you are and what are you here to do in this world. And when you don't know what are you here to do in this world, and when you're only projecting your societal expectations on yourself, and then you are doing stuff to live up to these expectations, this is when all the insecurities come in. Because you've been cut off from the source, then what happens is that your head takes over. And it's well-known fact that the mind can be easily manipulated. You can be manipulated by words, by emotional threats, by situations, by just looking at the news. It can change your mindset about something, right? The head is easily manipulated. And what happens when you cut off from your core? This is exactly what causes you to lose confidence, to start failing, to start doubting yourself, to feeling like an imposter, and then to start wondering, what am I doing at all in my life? Why am I experiencing such hardships? So the first step that I would recommend for anyone that feels this way is to find a way to reconnect with their core. So one of the ways that really helped me is the exercise, but there are plenty of exercises, but one of my favorite is the one that I learned from Tony Robbins is, and I do this almost every single day with variations, is the priming that I do every single morning. It's a guided meditation that puts you back with your core. And the core elements of the priming meditation is, and by the way, I will enclose the link that I recorded myself for my clients as well below, is that you experience feelings that are the opposite of the feelings that are negative, like stress or anger or fear. And when you're feeling the feelings that are opposite of these, there is no way that you can feel the same emotions that are opposite in the same time. So the more that you practice the feelings that you want to feel, like gratitude or love or like excitement or joy or pride, then the less and less you're going to be feeling the opposite emotions. So to practice this, I would advise you to start doing this guided meditation where you think about 3 moments in your life where you can be authentically grateful. And then you can focus on the 3 most amazing goals that you really want to achieve in your life, and you see them already done, like happened. Not all the hard steps that you have to make in order to get there, but no, just already done. See the finished product and feel the excitement of that product, that goal already achieved. And then you can imagine also being healed, whatever needs to be healed. And then you send this to everybody else, people you care about, or your community, or the whole world. So when you prime yourself like this every single day, what happens is absolutely miraculous biochemical response in all of your body and in the mind. Remember, mind can be influenced easily. And this is exactly what you're doing strategically. You're influencing your mind to be more positive. And when it's more positive, there's more calm, peace, and focus. And when that comes, then new ideas come into your mindset. New possibilities open up to you. Things that you never saw that you actually can do suddenly become possible. So this is really beneficial if you want to get over the stress and find ways and new solutions to your problems and challenges. So I think this is what I would like to recommend to you, and I would love you to start with this exercise. You can start with the one that I enclosed below, and then let me know how it goes for you. What happens after once you did it, the second time, third time, and how has your mindset and feelings changed afterwards? And there are more strategies that I would love to share with you on this, but I think it's good to start with this one and just see what miraculous things happens after that. So until we see each other next, be brave, be kind, and create the world you love to live in.